Hello everyone, welcome to Bowls 360's channel. Today we're going to do the month of August. Not much again happened this month, but it all kicks off now. September onwards, we're entering our bowl season where it all comes to fruition. I know of one result. We'll look through some stuff happening in September and then we'll wind up. Let's have a look. The first result that we can see is the Matt Lawley, well the only result really, is the Matt Lawley Classic Fours that happened last weekend. Congratulations there to the Aussie Park team of Jeremy Thomas, Grant Nicol, Ryan Brown and Graham O'Neill. Well done to you guys. The Matt Lawley Classic Fours, always a well run and huge event. Usually the Matt Lawley events kick off the season, so they used to start in September. They're gradually getting earlier and earlier. And well done to those teams. They had 3 greens full of people, so there was loads of people there last weekend. Well done to them. All right, the singles is coming up. And the men's draw has been released. So I've looked at the draw and got some semi-final people that I think and tipped my winners. When the ladies' draw comes out, that'll be posted on the site. But unfortunately, it didn't get done in time to make the video. I'm not sure if it has been done. It has been sent to me. Obviously, I'm not a lady, so I haven't been entered the draw. So I haven't been sent the draw. So if it has been released, I'm not aware of it. Someone can let me know in the comments. That would be good. Let's have a look at the draw and my thoughts on the event coming up this weekend. So in the first block, the semi-finals, number 1, I've picked Segan Pasalic, Mark Maisel, Brad White, Paul Sinden, a local, always very good singles player. Shane Smith had a ripping season last year, so we'll see if he continues that form. Lance Strawn is interesting. There's a name we haven't seen in pennants. Is he returning to pennants? I haven't seen. He was listed as under the Cambridge banner, so maybe he is. Chris Margin had a ripping over 60s season last year. Ben Leggett, myself, I just throw myself in there because it's my channel and why not. And Mitch Bigland as well, a state squad member. I've picked Ben Leggett to be the winner out of the semi-final 1. Not a bad section of names there, but his name does sort of stand out from everyone else's there. Of course, a recent addition to the Perth Suns team, state player, of course. So he's in super form, and it's his home club. It all points to him winning that semi-final, being in that semi-final, I should say. In the second section, we have Clive Adams. Everyone knows Clive. Charlie Slevich can be a dangerous singles player. Sam Perica, he's driving. Probably not suited to the consistency game as much, but he's a good singles player. Peter Cole, again, a solid singles guy. Blake Nan, exceptionally good singles player. Callum Alberti, our young rising star in the game. Brett Gillingham, of course, won the event 5 or 6 years ago. And Cam Green, an ex-Matt Lawley player, crossing over to Aussie Park. I've gone for Blake. Could be a couple of names. You could certainly make arguments for Clive, Brad and Cam, but I'm going to go with Blake. We'll see what sort of form he's in early in the season, but he's a notoriously good singles player. I think 1 or 2 state singles and lots of deep runs as well. So I've gone for Blake there as our semi-finalist number 2. Number 3 is a ripping section of area of the draw. Warren Holt, country singles winner. Richard Shinzig, a very good country player who I've heard might be coming to Manning. I haven't heard that for sure yet, but the rumour is he's joining Manning this year. Daniel Torella, multiple Master Singles winner. Glenn Martin can be very solid in the singles game. Cole McElroy, over 200 games, I think, for the state. Dale Marsden, a very, very good singles player. Lee Such won the Champion of Champions last year. Was it the Champion of Champs? Or he won something, or the Masters. He won something. I think it was the Champs. So, good singles player. Matty Mitchell, of course, another Country Week singles winner. And Gav Faulkner is very hard in the singles. So, you can really mount a case for Mitchell, Such, Torella and Holt. But I've gone for DT. Probably because of the home track is swaying me there his way. And he's still in superb form. From last season, so we know he's bowling well. He's a good singles player. I've gone for DT in semi-finals number 3, and for that 4th one, it's a bit light on this area. Not many names in the second half of the draw here. Corey Besant, Connor Biddle, Paul Kelly, who's just crossed over to Doubleview, and Justin Opie. I've gone for Justin, probably out of Corey and Justin. Really, Connor was, of course, a semi-finalist in last year's state singles, but I've gone for Justin. He has won the state singles, albeit a few years ago, but he always shows up pretty well in all the state events. So I've gone for him just over Corey Basant. So they're our semi-finalists in the Matt Lawley. What else have I got here? No, not that, that. So that's Matt Lawley men's singles. That starts tomorrow, Saturday the 30th of August, going on Sunday, and then I think it's Friday in 2 weeks, and we see the finals play out in 2 weeks there, along with the ladies on the same Saturday and Sunday, I think it is. There are some upcoming events though. Let's have a look at those. Firstly, we'll look at Kalamunda on Saturday the 6th of September. First prize there of $3,000. I'm not sure if these events are fully subscribed, but if you've got any interest in these events coming up, contact typical. Contact the person there on the sheet. You might be able to go down as a reserve if they do have any last minute pullouts. So we've got Kalamunda there on the 6th. We have the John Bigland Memorial Men's Fours down at Safety Bay. That's on the 6th and the 7th. I did see on Facebook they've had a couple of withdrawals, so it is not too late. Maybe it's not too late to enter that. If you're interested in that one, ring up the contacts there. The Bashaneen Spring Fours again. I think it's full. We're not sure. There could be 1 or 2 entries there. So if you're interested in that for Sunday the 21st of September, then contact the club for your interest in that one. And we have the Leeming event on the 28th and 29th of September. You don't see too many 2-day carnivals these days, but this is one of them. It's a big event, the Stockland Halcyon Cup. I'm pretty sure that's full, but of course you can always ring and get yourself put onto the reserves list there. And lastly, I did get a note about the North Perth Charity Fours event that's coming up on Saturday, tomorrow. So if you're not playing at Matt Lawley, if you're not joining Matt Lawley in the men's singles tomorrow, then there might be a spot left. I'm not 100% sure, but that's certainly an event that's coming up tomorrow. That raises good funds for charity. Someone there, Neuromuscular WA. I think they got over 10,000 or 15,000 last year. Something ridiculous. The guys there at North Perth do a fantastic job in the charity fours every year. Okay, and before we go, I do have some news that was released on the Bowls WA website this week. It regards the upcoming season regarding heat primarily. The same rules apply for Thursday, so I'll just focus on the Saturday pennants. These rules will apply to situations where the forecasted temperature will be 35 degrees or more on the Perth Bureau of Meteorology site at the time periods below. So for Saturday competition, if the forecasted temperature on Wednesday by 4:30, they usually get released about 4:30 for the forecast. If on the Wednesday the forecasted temperature is 35 or more, you have the available open to if you choose. Clubs have between Wednesday and Friday 5 p.m. to contact the other club and see if they want to change their time. You can move it to a Friday evening. You can delay it on the Saturday, but it can only be up to 3:30 p.m. You cannot change it to after 3:30 p.m, nor can you change it to a Sunday. This is to continue the Sunday results in the Sunday times. If games start later than that, then they'll miss the cut-off, hence that time frame. Both clubs must agree to the change, and that doesn't say anything about any division, but it's probably focused on the first division clubs only, but it certainly is not restricted to any division. So you can do a wholesale change just to have it 3:30 on the Saturday if the two clubs. Notification must be received by Bowls WA by 5:30 p.m. Friday, and importantly, you don't have to complete those forms which require a late change in time. So if the forecasted temperature is 35 degrees or more, the two clubs that are playing each other can organise to change their time date to the Friday night following the rules. And importantly, the note down the bottom there, if one of the clubs does not wish to change, then all bets are off. You cannot change the fixture. You can't force the other side into changing the fixture. that's good news. I think that'll be well received by clubs. I think we'll see quite a few changes then, especially in the January, February period when temperatures regularly get to 40 degrees, 38, 39, 40 on a Saturday. I think we'll see quite a few Friday games coming up. So that's a bit exciting. That's good for bowls. And finally, also, if you haven't heard, the season fixture for 26-27 will be 14 games a year. The details surrounding that have not yet been released by Bowls Away. That was discussed at the President's Forum back in, I think, May or June, advising everyone that that's what's going to happen. So just keep an eye out for that. Hopefully, details surrounding that will come out before the season commences. I'm sure they will, because if there are going to be 14 games, it means there's going to be eight teams in each division, and obviously there are 10 at the moment. So how they're going to work the demotions and promotions between the divisions is going to be interesting, but we'll keep an eye out for that. Maybe in the next video we'll be able to go through that a little bit more. Alrighty, for now that's all, and we'll see you all on the green. See you later, bye.